to survive the classroom.
So let's go ahead and jump to the first one.
So I teach 8th grade civics, middle school, 13, 14-year-olds. And of course, they all love to say 6, 7. And all the teachers, like, we're all tired of it already, of course. But our Spanish teacher got tired of it. So he taught them how to say it in Spanish. So now my 8th graders go around school going, "Se siete, se siete," and making all the motions. And it is hilarious. Like, way funnier than 6, 7. So I don't mind hearing it now, but it's pretty good.
It's so funny to me because that's something that like I haven't had much interaction with. Like my kids are not at the age where they're doing any of that. But when I did run into that woman and her middle school son, she was like, "Yeah, he's in middle school." And I was like, "Oh, so you're like in that 6, 7 thing." And again, just disgusted by me even mentioning that. Like, I hope I ruined it for him, honestly. I hope, and you're welcome to his teachers. He's from Minnesota originally, so that's where he goes to school. So if you have a kid that was ashamed that he met me in Chicago over the weekend, hopefully he's not saying 6, 7 as much anymore because the random mom influencer ruined it for him, honestly. I have had so many people get really annoyed by it. And I think, yes, it is like, it's like a vocal tick almost for a lot of these kids where they can't stop themselves. And I keep on trying to remember all of the different things that we would say when we were in middle school and high school. And I remember in particular, there was like this very long period of time when YouTube was new, right? Like early YouTube days where we would watch some of maybe the weirdest cartoons and animations and stuff like that. There was like Salad Fingers, which if you are too young to understand Salad Fingers, count yourself lucky. It was kind of a disturbing, dark cartoon. And this guy just talked about rusty spoons. I remember my friends and I talked about rusty spoons a lot for some reason after that. And then there was Strong Bad, the Burninator, which was a character in a cartoon that was also very strange. There was just like this very niche world of YouTube cartoons. And I feel like it is very much in keeping with like the 6, 7 and all of that stuff that's going on where like I feel I understand why we're annoyed by it, but let's be so for real. I also think that we are so guilty of doing the exact same thing when we were their age. It's like something catches in our brains and we can't help but do it. And I feel like now even the adults are kind of hopping on it. And that is the way to ruin it for them is you just lean further into it than they are and they won't like it anymore. You know, you make every single assignment related to 6, 7 in some way so that rather than thinking it's funny and cool and, you know, antagonistic to their teacher now has made it theirs. We now own 6, 7. I'm so sorry. And also, isn't it better than 6, 9? Because I know 69 was like a thing forever, which, by the way, I think this episode is number 69. So you're welcome for that. I was actually a little sad that it wasn't 67. When I saw that it was number 69, I was like, oh, hey, 69. Nice. So yeah, I understand our irritation, but I kind of love that they found the opportunity to be like, se siete. I enjoy that a lot. And also I'm on day like 98 of Duolingo, so I'm essentially bilingual now. So that's also why I appreciate it. So I said that to one of my students who's learning to become a Spanish teacher. I was like, well, I do Duolingo, so I get it. And he's like, oh yeah? I was like, yeah, I basically speak Spanish. And then from that point on, my YouTube ads have all been in Spanish. And I'm like, wait, no, just kidding. Take it back. I take it back. I'm not bilingual yet, but maybe one day, maybe I'll get there. But I have a good streak going on Duolingo. So, small victories. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in to the second voice memo sent today. Thank you so much for watching. Want more of How to Survive the Classroom? You can watch the rest of the episode right now. Just click on that little box over there. Do you see it? And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Okay, bye.